Woo! Oh boy. Oh boy, is it working? Is it not working? YouTube, come on. Okay. Good. Good. Yo, yo, yo. YouTube's doing a thing right now, so hopefully it holds on. My computer's going crazy and I'm not sure why, because all that's up is pictures. Okay. Oh. Oh my god, I'm dropping things. Okay. Yo, yo, yo! I always forget how much setup, like, fucking a whole bunch of pictures are when I never name anything correctly, and then trying to find them all. I think we're good though. Hey! Yeah. Whoa! Do 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 figure stream. Yay! Okay. So this is way more setup than you'd think because there's like 700 different fucking pictures in here, and since I never name things right, there's a lot going on. So first off, wow, get that out of here. Okay. So this won't be all of them or anything like that. I tried to take pictures of some things that I have in boxes that I felt if it had to do with a series, and I have like one or two others in a series kind of thing, then I tried to like still take those even if I don't have them out, because I do have certain ones out that would look good all together, and then certain ones out that make no sense altogether. Well, anyway, that's what I get for not having room for any of this. But besides that, so the first kind of figures I ever bought were Figmas and Nendoroids. Simple stuff. The little posable ones, the regular size ones, and then ones with like the big heads. Making the slideshows a bit difficult for someone your age. I know, yeah, I'm right, getting old. No, but no, I just never name things right, so then I can't find anything, even though I know I took pictures of them. Then I'm like, where'd they fucking go? But yeah, yeah. So I got simple ones at first. Stuff, and you know, I guess most people kind of put poses to like the shows and stuff and make them make sense. I, on the other hand, I, on the other hand, make them do fucking stupid shit. Like, Shinon doesn't have a sword, and I don't think ever has held a sword, but she's over here fighting. No, I took that one a long time ago, and like that's not even like half the setup anymore, but that's the kind of things that I like to do with this shit that makes no sense. And then like, you know, throw Link in there too. Now he's in the fray. Shit like that. What they look like now, though, bam! They're actually best friends. They don't fight that much. They like to hug. Actually, most of the Figmas that I've ever like taken out or displayed like this and look like this, they're just doing cute stuff. Like, the whole point of like these figures mostly is like so you can just like recreate some of the anime scenes and shit like that, and think about all their weapons and accessories. I put all the weapons and accessories away and just have them all like high-fiving or hugging. So, but yeah, this is actually one of my favorite pictures ever as well. I tried to get it kind of sort of to look like Shinon was taking the picture as well, so I guess the angle's a little off there, but then it would have like made like their faces kind of like to get Asuna to lean correctly on Shinon like that. She doesn't have a like support balance. She knows her support here, so with their arms like around each other to like get it like balanced like that, like, and her hair kind of all making sense. That's kind of how I have to have their faces. So yeah, I did my best. Playing stop motion. Yeah, kind of. Sorta, yeah. What if I did like a whole like stop motion like animation of like of like a whole fight scene? Yo, okay, that sounds fun. I'm gonna try that one day. Thanks for the inspiration. But yeah, these are really cool. I have a whole bunch of Figmas. Most of the ones out right now are just the sword art ones. Those were some of the first ones I got, so those were some of the first ones that I started to like display and move around and stuff. I have some Overwatch ones. I guess to no one's surprise. I had at one point some K-On! Ones. Actually, all of them. But some unfortunate situation happened, and I no longer own them. I never took them out of the boxes, so I guess that's fine. Basically, someone else has them. I don't talk to them anymore, and I hope that they're in someone's hands that actually care about them, basically. That's what I hope for them. I will repurchase them one day, eventually. Because I love that show, and I feel like that I actually would put in cute band poses. But yeah, so that is the like simple like kind of stuff that I have, though. The rest of them are all in boxes, and I think I might have pictures of some of the Miku ones, if I can find it. I have like the 2019 Snow Miku one, maybe? I also have the Sakura one that came out like only like a year or so ago as well. Any of the really old ones I don't have. I only really started... When did I start collecting? 2017? 16? Around 2016 or 17, because obviously before that I didn't really have that much money. Not that I do now either, but I think that's when I started. So anything too old I don't really have unless I made a really big point to go get it again. I do have an older do have one older like Miku because I really wanted not a Figma, an actual scale because I actually wanted it a whole lot, but for the most part I have mostly like newer stuff because of that, I guess. Some Toy Story stuff right there. Yo, it is. Now that you say that, it so is. I hope that, yes, I hope that they are in good hands. Very Toy Story. But here it is. Here it is. Let me throw this one up on screen. Save. Perfect. You get to see a diva pillow in the background of this one too whenever I put this up. Bam. And yes, picture Miku. Bam. Do 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 boo. It's huge. Fit to screen. You guys can get out of here. Sorry. Pachoo. Pachoo. I'll put it in front of my face. Yeah, so that one I got only like a year or so ago. And I liked the little trombone. French horn, whatever it is. She has fucking so many of these. I just liked this design. It looked a little bit like my outfit. The little music notes and shit here. So that one kind of seemed like something that I needed. You have Snow Miku Train. Nice! Yes, she has 15,500 designs. When did they start using like fan designs? Because don't they use like fan designs and stuff now, and then people vote on which one gets made into figures and stuff? Or which one's the, like, official, like, whatever. I know for a while in the beginning they weren't doing that. And then out of nowhere they were like, BAM! Guess what? Everyone can have a say in her 17,000 Snow Miku outfits. No, I think it's really epic, though, but yeah. So, yeah. That is, some of the more... I don't want to say cheaper, because some of them kind of cost a little bit more than they should. I personally think... since they didn't remake or for a lot of these they'll do like a re-release. They did not for like half the original Sword Art ones, so they're just ridiculously expensive. And actually, for where did I just throw that picture? Okay, here it is. Actually, for a while, there was one Sword Art one that I had really, really, really wanted. It was Yuki. She was like a special for, I don't know, one of the fests or whatever. I don't know, one of the Wonder Fests maybe, I don't know. But, and they only made however many of her, and she was fucking super expensive. Yuki, Kono Yuki from Sword Art. And I couldn't do it because I couldn't justify spending that much on a fucking Figma. But she did get a re-release and she's actually a regular price now. So I have her now. But you got a re-release Asuna? Nice. I know. A lot of these they should re-release more often. Because I think the original Asuna, the one that I had up with her little, you know... This one. I think these two are probably both worth like anywhere between like $80 to $100 now, and it's like, that, stop it! That's not what they should be a whole lot cheaper than that, you people. But yeah, you know, I guess that's just how it goes. I guess that's the case for a lot of this stuff, but every once in a while, like, you'll get something that's like not as ridiculous. That'll actually go down in price, but not down in quality. Some of the figures by the same company that do Figmas are like that. If you go for like kind of older ones, you can find stuff that's like in very good condition for like $50. That definitely, if it was a more relevant show or made kind of now, would be like 200 and you're just, it's like, really? Okay. But, oh well. I guess that's what this hobby has to offer. But, okay, so I have a whole bunch of others that aren't in my expensive case. Let me try to find those ones first, because then it'll make it easier for my brain to remember what is actually fucking where in this room. So we'll go with... do-do-do-do-do, not this one. Do-do-do-do-do, where is it? Yeah, here's one. Image, go. Yeah, I renamed everything. I started putting them all in a little slide thing, and then I was like, Mel, that's gonna take literally eons. So instead, we're doing it this way. Can you hear that? My garage door is opening. Come on, parents, you're being loud. I don't know if you can hear it. Usually can't. Okay, this one right here. Bam. Of course, she's fucking sideways. Rotate. And fit to screen. Beautiful. So, this one, is just, I guess, surprise figure, but it was like released at the same time as the Fatal Bullet video game, which I really actually should play on here because it's kind of fun. But I call her the Protector because she used to be like on display out of like everything, but now she's in a little case where all of my important stuff is. All of my old GameCube and Wii games are in here. And if you can see in the background, she's protecting Televeru, my favorite anime, besides Sword Art. And yeah, and some old PlayStation games too. Scarlet's birthday is soon. Are you gonna get her another figure? Probably! I haven't told her yet. Don't go blabbing, okay? I won't, because I'm not gonna tell you what it is. But yeah, probably. Because, listen, the other figure, I bought her last year? I bought her a figure last year. And... yes, it is protecting to Lover. I bought her a figure last year, but then it got delayed, like, until 2023. Who the fuck can even, like, who can even think about what's gonna happen in 2023? Like, I'm sorry, but... so, well, oh well. She'll get it eventually. But, yeah, I probably will get her something, but yeah, I haven't narrowed down exactly which one yet. So, ha! Okay, phone, okay. But yeah, so here we have the Protector protecting Televeru as she should. Which I may or may not have in both like a DVD form that was like put out with like the OVAs, because I really want all the fucking OVAs, but I can't find a way to get any of the damn OVAs for like any of the later seasons, which is really annoying. Why do they do that? Okay, doesn't OVA mean original video animation, and does that not mean that it is not aired on TV and that it is just on video? Then why can't I find them ever? That's all I want. One of my favorite episodes is absolutely not detrimental to the plot at all, but I want it and I cannot find it anywhere. But anyway, one day, baby, kinda. But yeah, the Protector. Okay, let me find another one that's also in this case now. I don't know when I took some. I don't remember when I took all of these pictures. Like, some of these are older, some of them I just recently took. So I don't remember exactly. Basically, where they are in the picture might not be where they are right now, except for she is still right there. Like, where are you? Found you. Yeah, this one right here is another cheaper figure, but I had to do it when I saw her. Bam, bam. Bam. Again with the giant. Bam. Sorry, go ahead. Okay. Ta-da! It's based on all these. I love how all these are sword art still. I was trying to do that, but I don't know if I was. I don't know if I'm gonna end up succeeding because, you know, there's some in the background, but whatever. Ignore the background for the moment. Yes, this one is also on the cheaper side. I got her when I saw, I think it was literally Crunchyroll that was like showing me random ads, and I was like, actually, you know what? This comes from a game, and therefore I want it. From a, oh my god. Yeah, well, there's worse. Listen, it's nice though. Yeah, by worse I mean better. You know, hornier maybe. But anyway, so I used to play the shit out of a mobile game. One of Sword Art's first mobile games. It's still going now because they're really good at keeping that shit going, but I haven't played it in literally forever. But this was one of the characters I used in like every party that I had. She was like a Lance character, but her whole thing was just in a swimsuit. So why not? For some reason, this character only has swimsuit figures. Like, I don't know, any incarnation of Suguha is swimsuit. I have no idea why. And this is one of the only like bikini ones, by the way. They're all in like school swimsuit, whatever. And I kind of get why, because I think in like the movie or whatever, the opportunity for all of them to be in bathing suits, they were like, we're gonna teach you how to swim, yay! And when they did that, they put this girl in a goddamn school suit because she was an idiot and showed up that way, like, oh, we were supposed to, oh. So, okay, for the anime purpose, I understand, but at the same time, it was like, how much design creativity you guys have, and you have 13,000 different figures of this girl, not that many, but whatever, everyone she has, in a school swimsuit. So I got the one that she wasn't in that, because I liked this version in the game. So, yep, not even Leafa has that many, so, but at least she does have a Figma. Which I don't have out. It's, she's put away at the current moment, so. Okay. What are some of the other ones that I have? Some of the other ones I don't have in my display case, because I only have one case at the current moment, unfortunately. Let's go with... not the one you see... one of the ones you see in the background, but not too much. Bam. Bam. Here she is. Her face is so close. Bam. Sorry, Sugu. Woo! This is one of my favorite figures literally ever. I know you lick them. I'm telling you, I do not lick them. No. I don't even like to touch them just with my hands. I don't like to get the like hand oil on them, you know? Like, I'll move them around and dust them and stuff, but for the most part, I like make sure I like obsessively wash my hands beforehand, or like use one of the microfiber cloths to move it around. Listen, I spend a lot of money on this. You can't even hate. Anyway, so this is one of my favorite figures literally ever. This, I don't know, they just fucking killed it. In every angle, this girl looks fucking amazing. The base is at least something fun and just doesn't just say, you know, Mega Mean Luca on it, you know? It's at least, like, fitting to the whole costume, whatever. I really like how, like, the, like, leather stuff looks against the skin. How they did, I don't even, you can't see, maybe you can't see too well. Well, I can't from here, but maybe you on your screen it's a little bit bigger, hopefully. But where her, like, fingers are, like, in the stocking / in her little suit, fucking, like, they spent a lot of time on them fingers, and it looks great. I mean, that's what I'm gonna say there. Microfiber cloth, so fancy. Not fancy. Just the stuff you clean your glasses with. I use those to move shit around. But yeah, just everything about her I just love a lot. She does come with like 2 different little faceplates, so you can have one that doesn't have the little patch over her eye, but I kind of like the whole aesthetic with the patch. There was actually an edition that she had bunny ears. I did not get that, most unfortunately. I really wish I did. But now people are trying to sell the bunny ears alone for like $90 to $100, so no. There, she has bunny ears. That was fucking stupid. Anyway, I like this one a lot. She was one of the first, yes, not Miku. Luca was one of the first figures I got from like any like Vocaloid whatever. And, you know, I mean, once you get one, then you get a whole bunch before you realize like, oh my god, how many fucking Vocaloid figures do I have? But that's beside the point. She was the first one that I added to what I have right now as what I call my idol corner. So there's one. Bam. Bam. The second one in my little idol corner. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Bam. Bam. Again with the goddamn sideways. Ha. These two are pretty much next to each other at the current moment. At the current moment, Luca is a little bit in front of her. Where am I? Where is it? Where are you? Where is everyone? Okay. But I love this figure. She also has a Nendoroid version. Do you ever try doing the figure poses? Nope. For the most part, a lot of them are either flying or sitting. Well, I like sitting figures a lot, and so I guess I probably do half of those poses without realizing it, but that's beside the point. No, I don't really try. Are you saying that like it might be like difficult or whatever? I mean, Luca does have quite the extended out booty here and whatever. My boobs aren't big enough to make that pose look good anyway, so besides that, yeah, so this figure has a Nendoroid version as well. Like, I'm talking like big ass hair, big head, and big bow in the back, and I don't even know how the hell would you get this thing to stand. Like, her little Nendoroids barely stand with the little stand thing, let alone like, I don't know, you'd have to lean her against something maybe, but I also kind of want it, and I want to put it kind of in front here, because that would be, like, pretty adorable, I think. But yeah, I like this a lot, though. I like the shine and the rainbow and everything. I like rainbows, so... all the colors and, like, the little strands of different colors in her hair and stuff, they're pretty fun. The only thing I really don't like about, like, any of these this kind of figure, not, like, Luca's is very simple. But what I don't like about this one is it's really fucking hard to put them together. Like, you have to, the hair comes unattached. You have to attach the hair into the little slots to put this bow thing together onto the base, and then to stick her in like a really strange angle for her little foot to like be able to fly. It's, yeah, this was a lot of work, and when I move it's gonna be really fucking hard to put this one away. The box is gigantic. I don't even know why, you know what, I don't even know why I kept the box. What I should do is just really crazy wrap her up in like bubble wrap, and then sit her in the front seat with whoever the hell like is gonna help me move and be like, don't you dare do anything to this figure. That's what I should do, because the rest of them are kind of easy enough to put away. This one is not. And yeah, so there's that. Unfortunately, you know, just in case anyone's into feet, this one, they actually sculpted her toes, like her feetses, in the shoes that are half see-through. I don't know if like that's even a thing that like you can even see in here necessarily, but like they did. Look at them toes. Just saying. That's a thing. I think it's rather cute. That's all I really know. But anyway, they tried a lot, and I appreciate that. The last one for my little aisle corner, though. I keep the original boxes around just to move them. Yep, same. I keep the boxes, even though it takes up way too much room. And seriously, her box is this box is literally just fucking gigantic. So, to be honest, it's actually right now, it's just a spot for other things to go on top of so that they're at a better height for me. Different manga, but like seriously, oh, why do I have an alarm set? Did I really think that I was still gonna be like sleeping through this? No. I don't like feet stay stinky. Usually, yeah. But cute anime girl feet is something else. They can't be stinky because they're 2D. Here she is. Bam. Why do they all come in sideways? Bam. Bam. Sorry, Miku. See ya. Woo! Yep. The last one in my little idol corner. This is actually how it looks with Miku behind her like that. Is beautiful Kizuna Ai. The first figure of any VTuber that I have. I currently don't actually have any other VTuber figures. They are all pre-ordered though, if that counts for anything. Since I got into VTubers, I guess from Kizuna Ai, but not really. I didn't really think of her as a VTuber. I thought of her more as a Vocaloid, even though she wasn't, I mean, a vocal voice. The idea behind her doing like hologram kind of stuff and like moving like I do, I didn't really think of that like I think of it now, and I thought of it more like an anime character instead of a VTuber, if that makes sense. Back in the day, I didn't think of it as like, you know, person behind camera, and I thought of it more like virtual character. So yeah, getting into VTubers was actually through a Fubuki figure, which I have pre-ordered and cannot wait for. But yeah, so yep, the third in my little idol corner. And there she is. This is the first of like one company that I ever got. I just thought that she looked really good and ended up doing it. But it's a company called Stronger. Which they don't do too many figures, but the ones that they do seem to turn out really well. So I'd actually hope that I hope they do some more so I can get some more. She's got a birthday figure that everyone seems to really like, where she's like, she's got like a bigger dress kind of thing on. She's like doing like a little bit more of a pose similar to Miku in the back, but like instead of her arms out, they're like holding a big birthday cake or whatever. Very cute. What's the point of pre-ordering? Just buy it? Oh, they don't have a just buy option. You gotta pre-order them. Because they come out like a year or so in advance. If you miss the pre-order, you usually won't get it. Or you'll get it, but you'll get it for about $100 more. Because then someone else will get it, and then they're trying to sell it for however much it goes for then. Or, I mean, you can just buy it if it comes out, if it's kind of older, but then you don't know, has someone taken it out? Is there dirt on it? Is it damaged in any way? Or if it's left in for too long, is it old enough that the like plastics are oily? And then that's kind of damaged too. Basically, pre-ordering is your real way to get it. Also, if they only make a certain amount, some of these are not really anything I have, too much at least. Some of them are like a limited thing that like they won't really run again, or they'll run again, but probably in like 5 years. Or yeah, so basically, if you want to actually pay the price of a figure that's not way over what it should be, you should definitely pre-order it. I've got a really good instance of why to do that. Let's see. Specifically if you really like a character, or you really know that it'll sell well because it's a really good brand or line. So here's one. You've seen this one. Where is she? Where is she? Where is she? Hold on. I cannot find. I might have to download her again. Hold on. Yeah, the one I'm gonna find though, you've seen, but to put the point across, basically, if you don't, a figure that might have cost $200 to $300 now goes for $1,000. And no one the fuck should pay $1,000 for this. I just downloaded it, so I should be able to find it here. Image, go. Yep, this one right here. Fit screen. Sorry, Kizuna, see you. Choo! Choo! Yep. So yeah, I want to say she probably went for around 3 or so. A lot of these do, a lot of the like freeing like bunny ones, that's what she is. Go for that. I do not have her out. This is what it looks like in my room. But there are people trying to resell for anywhere between $800 to $1,000, and that's for not taken out as well. The other issue, now that she has she has another version right now that's out for pre-order, 1/4, yep. Yep. This figure is taller than a foot. 14, 15 or so inches. I don't remember exactly, but yeah, she's taller than a foot. And like with the bunny ears and everything, she don't fit in any case I've got right now, so she has to stay in the box. But basically though, she's got another version out for pre-order. They did a different version or whatever, and instead of in a red suit, I'm not selling it, hell no. I love this one. I can't wait to take it out. Instead of in a red suit with fishnets, she's in a white suit, bare-legged. But I don't really love the bare-leg ones all that much. I always feel like they're missing something because I want the fishnets. The other thing about it is the white looks a little bit too much like a swimsuit. So the swimsuit with bunny ears is it looks like a swimsuit. It's not. But without the fishnets and the bunny ears with high heels, it like looks really weird. The color scheme could work, like the pink and white could look good together, but like I feel like they should have like done a little bit other with like, if like a little bit other like the variation kind of thing, maybe change the like bow that she's got around her neck or something, or I don't know. But either way, I'm not the biggest fan of that, so I'm really glad that I got this version. But the only way that you'd get that figure right now, at least, the only way you'd get this one for a price that's not absolutely ridiculous would be to pre-order the variant, and you know, the variant's never going to be the same. So I think that's what they do to retain the original value. Instead of re-releasing the exact copy, they'll re-release a variant, so then this won't lose value. Instead will gain value. They know what they're doing, basically. But yep. So that's about what she goes for now, and I really, 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 really like this one, but I have no room for her, and I vowed to myself, I have 2 bunny girls now, I will show you the other one in a second, I will not get any more. They're too big. There's literally no fucking space for any one. No, 1/4 can't do any more of that. There's no space. The boxes are fucking gigantic. This box is literally like the box she came in. Not the one she's in right now, but like when it was shipped to me. I swear to God, my mom was like, "Mel, should we send you away in that box? Like you could fit in that." Like, yeah, it's actually it's massively ridiculous. Okay, so while we're on the train of bunny girls, let's see. Here's the other one I have. Bam. It's not as huge. Woo. Okay, see you later, 02. Ta-da! Yeah, that's the first bunny I got, and I got her pre-owned, so she actually wasn't as much, thank God. They did a variant on her that was also a bare-legged, but kept the pink. So I would have hated that a little bit less. But yeah, it's missing something without the fishnets. So yeah, here's the other one. Here's the only other bunny I have, and that is where she is in her little, in the case too. I'll show you the case in a second, because I kind of got ahead of myself, but I think I have that in here already. For reference. Bam. Momo. Bam. Okay. I got this beautiful case pre-owned from someone else who had already put it together and everything from IKEA. So very nice. I didn't have to build anything. And that is what it looks like. That's not what it looks like in my room, because that is not my room, but that is not the point. That's what the case looks like. So yes, obviously that cannot fit a 1/4. That can fit 1/6 figure standing though, and that's about that height wise. That obviously depends on the figure itself, but you know, get that bam. But yeah, back to her. When I did receive her though, she had a mark on her hair on like the forehead little area. That's why I got her for like cheaper, and the only reason I have her, because other than that, she's probably like around 500, and no thank you. No, I try not to do that for one figure, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, so she had a little mark like on her forehead and stuff, and if you're very, 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 very careful, you can take one of those magic eraser, magic Mr. Clean shits, and really lightly scrub. It might take some of the paint off, but it took off. It looked like someone dropped her on her forehead. That's what it looked like. That like someone dropped her on her forehead and got like a mark on it. Luckily, it was right in the middle of her head, so I was able to take it off without it looking bad, because it kind of just looks like it adds to like just the shine of her hair in general, so you can't really see it too much. But in person, if I mention it and you really zoom in on it, then you're like, okay, yeah, I see that. But otherwise, I don't know. I was not at the time, I definitely would not have been able to afford it if I got her like new in the box kind of thing. So a really random thing, so this, if I haven't made clear, is my waifu of all waifus. I have lots of figures of her, and I will be showing some of them. Most of them though, a really random detail I just thought of, have her tail 100% attached. This one you actually can take it off. I don't know why 100% or why you'd want to, because like that's her character and she can't actually take her own tail off. But yeah, for some reason this one doesn't come with it 100%. Like it comes with it detached, and you have to put it together. Which I don't know. I guess I don't know. It doesn't make too much sense to me. I guess it doesn't seem like they made it out of any different detail, plastic or whatever than the other ones. But yeah, I don't know. Randomly thought of that. But okay, So, I'm trying to think now. Is that everything in my little room here that is outside of the case? I think so. Most of the other ones are all inside of this little case now. And I was gonna try to go by the rows that they're in, so I'm gonna try to do that. So for now, this one is actually next to figures that I don't have pictures of, but they are Amelia and Rem from ReZero. I have figures of them sleeping in a little, I think they called it like a tea party? A tea party set or something? Remember when you said you might buy a figure? Yes! Yes! And I told you don't do it, because then you'll get, then you'll get roped in as well. If they're smaller, it might be too fragile for them to make it detachable. I don't know, I guess? The thing about this one actually is, it's a little thinner, and she's a 1/4. Some of her other figures, they appear thicker. That isn't incorrect or anything to the show either. There's in the beginning season, they had the portions at the end of their tail look a little bit more like a heart, a little bit more like a something else later. Sometimes they're thicker, sometimes they're thinner, just depended on the art style and stuff. So, I mean, it doesn't look like wrong one way or the other, but yeah, you might be onto something there. If they're too thin, they can snap. But this one would have been the one that would snap first, which is a little bit weird that this one is the detachable one. But yeah, anyway, yes, I told you not to buy a figure because then you'll get into it as well. But if you do, I'm really hoping that it was the one that I wanted to pre-order, even though I had never seen it. Oh my god. I can't remember her name because I haven't seen it. Well, but from Steins Gate, I really wanted that one figure because her cape, her like little coat shit, all like flared out, looked really cool, and like the colors and everything looked really nice. But yeah, I didn't. But I hope you did. Get that one and then send me pictures. But either way, yeah. So you have a Miku figure? Yeah, send it in. Send it in. I want to see. Heck yeah. I have another Miku figure that I don't have in the case. Let me just derail my own like process and show that one too. I think I have to download that one. Let me back to the Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? It's like the most generic one. Ah, that's still cool though. Miku has like 17,100. I'm sure that it's still a cool one that I don't have. Go. Honestly, I commend the people who like collect just her shit, because it's so much you can fill up like 5 rooms just with her shit alone. Okay. Get this out of here. Get this over here. Get this over here. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? There you are. Oh, perfect. Save that and rename it so I can actually fucking find it. Beautiful. And in we go. So this is one of the only other ones that I have scale, at least for Miku, and I don't want to get too many. Honestly, there are so many good ones. There was one that just came out, her like it might have been 5th anniversary. Her 5th anniversary, what's it called? Symphony one or whatever. She's like, oh, on top of a like a record player, and I think the little shit can open. I don't know, it looks fucking awesome, but I can't. Ta-da! there's the only other like scale Miku that I own, and not taken out, as you see. But I liked the song, I love the outfit, and the paint splats and shit. And also her hair is doing some really fucking cool thing that like it like wraps around her leg and like wraps around her arm and like to her finger, like all the way kind of thing. It looks fragile as fuck, so hopefully everything is still good by the time I do take her out. But I like this a lot. So and she's honestly not like, she doesn't look as big as some of like Miku's other ones in general, just in terms of the hair being gigantic. It's doing a lot of different things, but it doesn't appear as gigantic, which is good, because after a while I'm gonna run out of room for this girl and her goddamn hair. But yeah. But anyway, back to the case. Send that one in. Send that one in the Discord whenever you feel like it, though. I am hyped to see. And okay, back to the case. Yes, so next to that Momo one, the bunny one, there I have prize figures of Amelia and Rem. I unfortunately think that Amelia is best girl, and she doesn't have that many cool figures, so I don't really have anything really cool of her yet. I'm waiting for like the figure of her that I really like, and then I'll do that. But for now, I have those little simple ones, and I'll take a picture of those ones later and throw those up in the Discord. But they're very cute, and they're like sleeping kinda, or well, Rem sleeping on Amelia's lap. It's very cute. But yes, okay. But below her is add another shit. It's gonna be kind of annoying cleaning up all of these pictures afterwards when I get off. But anyway, bam, again with the damn fucking sideways. Fit to screen. See you later, Miku. Bam. So at the bottom of the case for reference case, sure, yes, at the bottom, all the way on the bottom shelf there, is ADD over here. Scarlet fucking loves this character, and I liked her spunk as well. Honestly, these characters have really good figures, even though the show was like decent. Like, it wasn't great, it wasn't bad, but it was a show I was very surprised got so many fucking figures. I really liked just the whole aesthetic here. I am a big fan of figures that are sitting also with disheveled clothes. So here we are. But I like that they added a whole bunch of little things. Also, the glasses are not 100% attached to her head. They kind of just lean there. But she also has she has a coat you can put over her. She also has a skirt you can like half put on as well, which I obviously opted out of, but you can. She's got her little like school jacket on the end there, and her shoes kind of just ready. I guess she's supposed to be getting ready for school, but like, she's perpetually fixing her socks, leggings. Yeah, though, this is all the way at the bottom. I actually had her higher, but an unfortunate situation happened. Bam. So you might remember my favorite figure what's this and who's that and what's it from? Oh, hold on, I will put her back on while I say that. Bam. Her name is ADD Spencer Sawamura or something like that. But she is from a show called How to Raise a Boring Girlfriend. It is like basically a harem. It's about a guy who wants to make a good visual novel. So he gets together a whole bunch of people who are good at different things. She's the artist, and that's why my friend Scarlet likes her, but she's also the like Tsun one. But he gets together like the author, the artist, someone who's good at music, and he finds the girl who would be like the heroine kinda, who's I guess the boring girlfriend. But I actually found her very not boring. She had really fun like commentary on like pretty much however you would expect someone to answer something or react to something. She kind of did the opposite. Yeah. So I guess sometimes she was super clueless and other times she'd be like, really? Okay. So I liked her character for that. And, but I don't have any figures of her because every time I wanted to, something else came out at the same time that I was like, don't do it. But got lucky with this one. Yeah. This one I didn't actually pre-order. I was able to just buy this one. Pre-owned but unopened. But yeah. Yeah, so basically, yeah, it's not really like... There's so much merch! There's so many good figures! It's not even that great of a show. It's fine, it's fine. I mean, I liked it. I enjoyed myself, but I didn't enjoy myself to, like, the, like, level of, like, must watch it again. I enjoyed myself, like, yeah, it was fine. But I bought a figure because I really liked the character and the pose, and it's cute. But yeah, so I had her higher on the case in display because the last shelf, unfortunately, you can't really see it because, or I can't see it at the current moment. You can, you know, for this purpose, but I can't really see it because I have unboxed figures in front of it. But whatever. She's protecting some anime. That I have in the case as well, but yes, either way, she's kind of on the bottom. Now, she was higher, but, well... So this figure... Bam. I love it so much. The second I got this figure, I was like, she is one of my favorite figures ever. Not only is it the waifu, my waifu of all waifus, just everything about this is literally flawless. Except... Oh no, what do you got? A lot of shows are like, this is okay, but the characters are like, I love them with my entire life. Exactly. Oh, you sent it? Hard to make it stand, don't even know if each hair piece is in the correct spot. That sounds exactly like a Miku figure, let's see. Oh, cute! Adorable. Yeah, the hair looks like it's where it's supposed to be, right? Yeah, that looks about right. I believe that would be hard to make her stand. Very cute, though. You say generic, but I mean, she's got a lot in that like standard, like classic outfit. That's the older outfit too, actually. So that's nice. I like. But yeah, exactly though. There are so many. There are so many characters that are like that. You're like, man, I really love this character. I wish the show was better. It's very unfortunate. But yeah. Here we have one of like the best figures that I've ever purchased, and I loved her with all of my soul. I really randomly one night, the other night actually, was, hold on. One second. Okay, that was my mom, she says hi. But anyway, one day, the other day, I decided to look through some of my figures. In the mountains right now, it's a little bit, the temperature is a little fucking crazy. One day it's really hot, one day it's kind of cold, and one day it's ultra humid, and another day it's ultra dry with like the different storms rolling through and shit. It's been kind of crazy. So because of that, I decided to just look through. Really, like, older figures sometimes, if you... Is that a touching hole? No, they do that, they do that, like, so you can see their faces that without, like, if that's what you're talking about, like, the... Oh, wait, what did I do? Ah, come here. Okay. Like up there, where her face is. They do that so then you can actually see the face through the box without like all of the like other things like kind of in the way, right? Not for all of them, but for a lot of figures do that. But yeah, basically sometimes older figures, and I'm talking like older, like 2000, like, you know, anywhere between 5 to maybe 15. Depending on what they were made out of and when they were packaged and how they were packaged, sometimes the plastic packaging can kind of sweat a little bit. And since the weather was like kind of weird and whatever, I decided really randomly, like, I'm just gonna check some of my older ones. So I did. So I went through some of like, actually I went through, let me send one. There's one here that I took a picture of as well that I really like, but where is she? I don't remember exactly what year this one came out, but I know it was a little bit older, so I decided to check just in case. Where is she? There she is. Download. Bam, bam, bam. This is in a set, but I only have this one because, oh boy, are they expensive and hard to find. Rotate and red screen. Sorry, Momo, 1 second. Yeah. So she's a little bit older, so I was going through, right? She's this little 5th anniversary, like whatever, like a lot of them are like so fucking hard to find and like $500 and they're older, so like you're running the risk of like things being damaged or definitely taken out, or, you know, pieces missing or that kind of stuff. But one day I'll have them all. But anyway, for now I only have this one. I love this show. K-On! Represent, one of the first anime I ever got ultra attached to, but that's beside the point. I need all of them, and I love all of them, but for now I only have Mio. Azusa, or Azunyan, she goes for so much now, because for some reason, she was the only— How did you get a custom URL? I went onto YouTube and I fit all of the criteria they wanted me to have, because you have to have whatever criteria. I think it's like 100 or 200 subs. You have to have a custom and original like profile picture and cover photo, and then some other things. You have to be on the platform for however many months. That kind of stuff. Not have whatever strike, some stuff, that sort of stuff to do it. So anyway, I did that just before I went live, but anyway. Yes, so for some reason, Azunyan came with the connector piece for all 5 of them. Like you put the little connector piece in the middle, attach all of their bases, which look like guitar picks, into this connector piece, and then each of them are like in the perfect set in a little circle. That's all fine and great, but because of that, her figure is so fucking hard to find. But anyway, I'll find it one day for a reasonable price. One day. But for now, I only have this one. My K-On! Figures are very lacking for how much I love the show, but that is beside the point a little bit, but whatever. Bam! Because of this, I was looking through all of my older figures and looking to make sure none of them were damaged. And for some reason, we might need to teach you how to use Yahoo Japan auctions. You should, because I have no idea how to use any of that. Nope. Well, I know that and like proxies and stuff. I don't know how to use it. Well, I know how to use proxies, and I have a Buyee account, but I don't know exactly what to trust in terms of making sure you're not getting counterfeits that way. But I might have to for some of this older stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's why right now everything that I really have and really like are pre-orders, or like to know that it's authentic. That's why I don't have anything like super old unless I've like found like a decent deal on it, or like was able to like strike a deal with someone buying it that I trusted or knew that I trusted. Yeah, unfortunately. But for some reason, this figure had the oil. Not on her, but like the plastic around. It looked oily. It looked wet. And this was only like a few days ago, and this figure's new. So I was like, oh fuck. I have to make sure that she's okay, right? I was like really worried. So like I like ripped the thing open, like made sure she was good. She had a little bit on her little head, and I like cleaned it off, but it didn't seem to ruin any paint. It all seemed to look good. Got the K on trains. Yahoo and Bai. Nice. Less fake trains than figures. That's true, I guess. It's just, like, I'm pretty good at... If it's an actual picture of the actual thing, I'm pretty confident that I could tell the counterfeits from the real. But if it's just, they're just using the stock photo, I feel like you run into some really good chances to possibly get Chinese knockoffs. So, unfortunately, when you're spending that much money, it's like I don't want to get too crazy, to take too many risks yet, at least. So, down the line, for sure. But yeah, so she had a little bit of this oil like on her head, and the box literally was oily, like the plastic keeping her together. I rubbed it off and aired it out. I like cleaned her up and everything, but I was really worried about it. I was not going to take this figure out. She, like, I wanted to be like 100% in a new spot, like in a new place, like with like a real like display, like portion, like a real spot to put her, like, but I unfortunately had to now because I didn't want to ruin her. So, bam and bam. But she looks great, and it's okay. She is now in the spot that 880 was in because, sorry, but I like her more than 880, obviously, as waifu number 1. So, she is on my little like third row of all of this. Now, there's a lot of figure collectors still need the other K-On! Trains. Yo, do it. They look fucking sick. Like I borderline want them now. Yeah, so a lot of figure collectors, you might feel this as well. They'll say that they put the ones that they really like on the top shelves. Gotta enjoy you take them out. I want to take them all out. I just don't have a room for all of them, unfortunately. But I totally feel you. I also enjoy it. Yeah, they'll say that they put the ones they really like kind of towards the top, which would make sense. Also because this figure is definitely better viewed from below, for sure, because she's giving you that expression. Since I live above the garage and there's a little bit of a shake sometimes, and it's a little bit older of a floor, I don't want to put her anywhere that she'll wobble. Another reason I really like sitting figures is because then they can't wobble, really. They're more sturdy, and so there's less of a chance for things to break or fall over. So either way though, so yeah, I have her a little bit lower, so there's less of a chance for her of her wobbling. But due to that, it's harder to get the lighting right to take a picture here. How I have her in the case and where it is, my camera skills are not great and my lighting skills are not great either. A lot of the times for when I take pictures of these, I like to put lights above them. And you can kind of see the glass above, but I also have some fur above for the figure that is sitting on top of fur. Because of that, I couldn't really light it correctly, so this is like the best I got at the current moment, unfortunately. But either way, adorable, and I love it a lot. This company killed it as usual. Alter is my favorite, and that is what she is. And the second I saw this go for pre-order, I was fast as fucking lightning. Ordering it. But yeah. And so next to her, Do I have this one in the thing? Do I not have this one in the thing? No, I don't. I have to add it. Bam! Next to her, in this beautiful case, we have... someone from the same show. Where are you? There you are. Sideways again. Bam! Ta-da! When I get my $50 DTOF from IKEA, I got some LED lights to go with it, also from IKEA. Yeah! Okay, so that is 100% what I want to do. This is IKEA, but it's not a DTOF. And I don't have lighting for it at all. I do want to do that one day, but for now, I haven't bothered. Because just where I am, it's kind of not worth it. And the light that I have in my room right now is a very yellow light. It just, I don't know, it's not worth it at the current moment for me to like bother. Though one day I would like to, when I actually set things up, I want to get nice lighting for all of it. But yes, she's next to her, pretty much exactly like this, but I have a better picture of that in a second. And I freaking love it. This came literally right from a scene in the manga and anime, and I'm like, of course they made this. This is fantastic. Where are the adult characters? Do you mean adult like ecchi, or do you mean adult like older than 30? Because most anime they are not, yes? They don't really make figures of characters that are older, do they? Yeah, I need a lot of different like lighting ideas. I actually think for at least one shelf, for one DTOF in the future, I want to do like a strip lighting down the back, and then for certain characters, and then others I would like to have lights kind of just above each of them. Lighting is messy, cables are easy to see, but it's worth it. Yeah. I think I kind of want to do like that sort of thing. LED strip lights for some of them, and then like top bulbs for others. For something like this, it's nice because the case could be lit all the way through, because the shelves are glass. But because of that as well, it doesn't always work. Since you'll see the fur. Since some of the figures I have are sitting down, I have them just sitting on fur instead of like their own base or whatever, because why bother with a base when they could just be sitting on the shelf? But yeah, I love these a lot. Same company. I think that this Momo is technically scaled larger, but when they're next to each other, they look kind of similar. Since Maya's sitting here, I guess that kind of does help. Okay, bam, and Momo, hold on. One momento. Where are you? Where are you? Bam. Bam. Next to each other, that is what they actually look like. And yeah, so I want to say that for some reason I think this Momo's a 1/6, but yeah, she doesn't look it. It looks 1/7. I guess her head is a little bigger. That could do it. The oldest character you have is Luca, and she's 20. Yeah. Miku's supposed to be 17. Maya doesn't have an age. I'm not revealing Momo's age. I mean, at the end of Sword Art, they're all like that old dude. They're all like 20, aren't they? They're supposed to be in college or whatever. I don't know. They're older. I don't know how much. None of mine are adults either. I know, now I'm trying to think about it. Yeah. Hold on, I'm snapping at a screen to turn around. Well, I have a figure. It's only a Nendoroid, but whatever, of Ash from Overwatch, and she's definitely older. I don't know how much, but she's an adult if you ask me. we're gonna count it. But anyway, so here we are. These what this looks like next to each other like this. And yeah, I guess her head is bigger now that I'm looking at it, but for the most part, they look kind of almost the same scale, so it doesn't look too weird next to each other, which is also nice. No Momo's age? Okay, for the lore of the show, technically it's never revealed. But so when she comes in and they go into school, they are wearing the like, cause you know how like sometimes the different like ribbon colors or the different sweater colors or whatever will be like what year they are in school, yeah. So anyway, she's an alien, so I guess there's that. So I have no idea what actual age she is because they never quite say. But when she comes into the school just to be like, haha, we're also in school, so then we can like attend the school stuff. One of the characters makes a point to go, oh, so that's how old you are, indicating that they're freshmen, so like 14. But anyway, it's never revealed she's an alien. It's fine. It's legal. Maybe. Probably not. That's not the point. Don't look at me weird. Anyway, so above her we have another Momo figure. If you had to pick one of your figures to come to life, which would you pick? That's actually an interesting question, and it might actually be the one I'm about to find. Where is it? Here it is. Bam! It's also Momo, obviously, but she's wearing someone else's outfit, and there's a whole line of them in this, but and not all of them are out yet, and some of them are in really strange poses that I'll still probably get, but I like this one a lot. They did a really good job on her skin, and a really good job on just like the colors in general, and I really like how her hair looks here. They make their hair look different in every single fucking version of her and her sisters. They all have different fucking shades of pink hair. But I very much like this one, and a big fan of the horns and the claws as well. I like the claws. Yeah. This one is on the fur. It is above where the other figures were, which is why getting a picture of that would be hard without moving her to have the light go through the glass. Because a lot of these I did take. If you can possibly see that before I put anything above her, so I didn't have to move stuff. There is a light source above her head, so the whole the picture just looks better. Yes. Ta-da! But I like this one a lot. This is a company called Union Creative, and they are known for having a really good concept and then kind of ruining it. But they did not ruin this one, and I am very happy for that. I hope that the other ones that I get in this line are the same thing and that they don't ruin them. A lot of people seem to like this line of them, at least. But yeah, there's some other figures that they've done that the whole thing looks great, and then you get it and you're like, quality control question mark? There's weird paint areas here, but not here, thankfully. But just in case, yeah, moving this around isn't the easiest with how the cape kind of is laying like that, and I don't want to damage her, so yeah, that's why it was well, I'm not moving this when I get a picture of other stuff but underneath her, unfortunately. So this is about as good as I got. I do have to speed this up a little bit, but I love my figures and there's so much to say, but I have work soon. So either way, the picture with the flash is so much better. It's so much better. This isn't even the flash. I've got actually an LED light, a little lantern light, kind of, that I put above them when I take these pictures for the most part. That's what I try to do. Since I took that other figure out, when I noticed the oils on the box, Literally none of my other ones have that. It was literally just that one, so I don't know. Maybe they packaged it at a really weird time, but either way, when I took that one out, I wasn't able to get a really good picture because I already had everything else in, and I didn't plan on even taking her out at all until I like rush took her out. So I wasn't able to get like a better picture. But yeah, so I'm not the best photographer, but I think I did a pretty good job with this one. I do like to use that light. I think it does a really good job, and unfortunately, I wasn't able to do it for all of them, though I want to one day. But yeah, so here we are there. Yes, so above her, and the top shelf. Do I have to add it in? Do I have it downloaded? I do. Good. Bam. Dun 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 dun. Bam. Ha. Momo, you're in the way. Ta-da! Okay. Above, I have also same show because most of my figures are either Sword Art or Televeru, but anyway, this is her older sister, and this is based off of a sketch at the end of one of them, like a random chapter in the manga, and I fucking love when they do that. I actually have a whole collection of pictures of like, haha, and this is where the figure idea came from, and ones that I hope that they eventually make into figures, and maybe I'll have to do that in a different stream because yeah, I'm slightly running out of time, but whatever. It was my own fault for like trying to get all these fucking pictures together. But either way, yep, so this is the same company as the one that I deem my favorite, and Maya on the third row. Alter, they do great. I have a different, this is a little bit of an older picture, which she actually looks like right now. She's not on her own little, right there, she's on her own base that like has her name on it and everything. Now I actually have a like I did for this one. Like I did for this one, and she's sitting on all of this like fur. It's like a whole shelf of fur. Yeah, these two figures up at the top are on all of the fur. The one next to her is a very inappropriate figure. Well, not inappropriate in that it's like, ew, inappropriate for YouTube, but I think it's classic. I think it's classy and tasteful nudity, but whatever. I did show her on stream before. I couldn't find, for some reason, I edited the picture that, and I couldn't find it for some reason. I edited the picture then so I could censor her because she isn't wearing anything, but then I couldn't find it. Did I find it just now? While I was saying I couldn't find it. I did. Okay, I'll add that in there then. Next to her and on a giant row of fur is this figure, though not looking like this. I'm gonna call that lewd for a moment. This is an original character. She is not from anything. There we are. Okay, transform, fit to screen. Lala, where are you? Where are you? Perfect, great. Choo! Yeah, so yeah, she's in the case right now. She's on fur like this, but instead of the circle, this is actually what came with her. But I have just a whole shelf of the fur, and they're both on it, sharing a little space. But yes, this is what she looks like there, though. She's an original character, but obviously I like the bunny girl theme. I like bunnies, and I like girls, and I like bunny girls, and I like fishnets and stuff. So I saw this and I was like, Yeah, alright. I shouldn't get too many figures of characters I don't really like, but the whole idea is the collection and the display and having things all look together, nice together, and whatnot, and I really like this one. So she has a friend in a set, but I didn't like what that girl looked like as much, so I believe her name is Sarah. But yeah, so I liked the artist though. I liked the idea here, and the company is Native and Binding, I think, are two companies that work together for this one. I liked it a lot though, and yes. Android quality camera. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's my old phone though as well. This was taken a while ago, because I don't have them like this anymore, and I haven't for years. So yeah. Awooga. Yeah. So yes, I remember that I edited this on my computer, put little X's, so that's not what the X's are not like that. But, you know, gotta do what you gotta do. If you had a Mac and an iPhone, your pictures would automatically sync. I could have these automatically sync too, actually. I can have them sync on photos. I just used, that's what I was doing though. They did sync. It's just syncing and then throwing them up to, well, syncing, downloading them so then I remember that they're all in the same spot, because I took these pictures all completely different times, saving them and giving them a name that I at least remember for the stream, and then throwing them up onto the stream with a name that then I could find them to like make, you know, get rid of them and look at them later, kind of thing. And there we are. That's most of the ones that I have taken out, and a little bit thrown in here and there with some of the ones in the boxes. I have a lot more pictures of different figures in boxes and stuff, but unfortunately, I do have to get running. I have to leave a little bit earlier than I usually would anyway, because I badly need gas. So, yes, car's running low. So that is all that I have for right now. Remove the X's. Not on YouTube, I'm not, but I can send them on Discord. I have a whole photo shoot of ecchi. I will throw in the lewd category. It shows everything, so fair warning there. If anyone, you know, doesn't want to see that, then don't click on the lewd category, /server. Yeah. I might get to that later because I have to be running, but I'll put them up tonight at some point. Cool. Yeah, so if anyone has any figures, feel free to throw them on in there. I've got more on like that are actually in boxes that I'll do a different stream for when I get some more. Within the next however many months, the next stream, I can throw some more up there. And if I don't get too many out of the boxes because I don't have any room for them, then I'll take some that are still in boxes and talk about those anyway. So clearly, my tastes skew towards Vocaloid, Lewd in general, but Deliveroo and Sword Art. So yeah, I would like to get some more K-On! Figures, and I would like to get some more action-based kind of ones. I do like the idea of figures that are like in full action, jumping all over the place and shit, but since I'm a little bit hasty on displaying those, because I don't want anything to break or fall over, since I'm not in a place right now that I would like to stay for that very much longer, I don't have anything like that out. So if I have anything that's like that, they're mostly put away. Anything standing is either on a place that I know that won't wobble too much, or yeah, that Momo in the case that I just recently took out. Since you said K-On's important to you, I'll add some more pics of the trains. Hell yeah! Hell yeah! K-On! Is important, yes. I have two different Yui figures as well, one a prize figure and one an older scale. And when she's in her little Santa outfit from a scene in the anime that I fucking adore. But I will have to show that at another time. For now, I'm out of here, and have a great night, everyone. A great Saturday. Hope you enjoy some of my collection. I enjoy seeing everyone else's as well. And yeah, I will be back not tomorrow, next week sometime. I don't know with what yet, though. I'm in the middle of a few different things, but a few different things I have to grind for. Anyone remember that game, what the fuck is it called? Ow, I just hit my mic. What the fuck is that game called? Hold on. Honey something. Honey Pop. Remember that game? I streamed part 1 of like the second one. Well, it's been like half a year, and you know what? I'm actually almost done with the game finally. I thought that it would be fun to kind of marathon to the end of that. That'll have to be 18 plus, but whatever. I thought that would be kind of funny, and maybe I could do that one of these days as well. But anyway, I'm in the middle of a few different games that are a little bit on the little grindier side that like the stream might not be like fun for. The World Ends With You being one of them. But other than that, I will find the next thing to start and a good spot to continue those, and I'll be back next week. So peace, and off to work I go. I was gonna try to lift the cup, but there are so many pictures. Okay. I can't. Okay, out of here. Have a great night, everyone. Peace, peace. Johnny. Woo! Ouch. You hear that? It's Mo fucking cracking my knuckles. Peace, peace.